My story's coming from Benzinga this morning, and it's all about the Drug Policy Alliance. And they have released a draft executive order aimed at transforming federal cannabis policy to address the harms of past criminalization, especially on marginalized communities. The proposal intended for Donald Trump's potential presidency focuses on equity in public health and includes the following actionable measures. A, creation of National Advisory Council. This body would prioritize equity and public health in federal marijuana policy, and while developing strategies to repair homes and harms caused by past criminal efforts. Policy assessment. And this one is federal cannabis regulations would undergo rigorous evaluations to identify barriers faced by underserved communities with tailored solutions proposed to dismantle these obstacles. The third one is equity action plans. These plans would focus on ensuring that reform efforts specifically benefit communities disproportionately affected by criminalization. And the last one is agency directives. Federal agencies would be tasked with implementing immediate steps to reduce the ongoing harms of marijuana criminalization while advancing equity and public health goals. The initiative follows a letter from 14 Democratic lawmakers urging President Joe Biden to expand cannabis pardons and deprioritize federal prosecutions before he's out the door. And outline for the Trump administration as they come in and take the reins, as they probably will be pushing forward cannabis legalization on a federal level. Legislators like Barbara Lee, Elizabeth Warren, and Ron Wyden have emphasized the need for continued action to address systemic discrimination and reform cannabis laws. All in all, the DPA's proposal seeks to balance social equity with public health while cautioning against policies that prioritize corporate interests over community benefits. Now, given the aim of said proposal, goes directly against everything the incoming Trump administration has signaled mattering to them, I would say that it's pretty much dead on arrival. They should have tried this shit 4 years ago, and if Joe Biden actually cared, Kamala Harris actually cared about cannabis, anybody in the White House actually cared, social equity could have been pushed forward on a federal level, but it didn't. You know, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a student of history, fan of the present, and more of a realist than any outgoing Democrat coalition hell-bent on delivering a fool's errands amount of hope and change to an incoming administration that, one, telling folks that they finna take things back. But maybe you guys think different. Happy Thanksgiving, and DPA, why y'all wasting people's time here? Rico Lamitte, the dopest dad on the street for High 9 News. Maybe you can tell a different story, Jason. One of more hope and change for social equity and for an administration that wants to scrap the word equity from all things in the law.
It's not scrapping equity out of the law. It's scrapping DEI. DEI. No, it's a combination of words, Rico. It's a combination of words, and you're singling out one word, and when it's a combination of words.
I will find the exact quote.
It's
they want
DEI.
to take equity. They want to remove the exact word equity from legal documents.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Rico, has it been equitable?
No, I'm not saying. Did I say?
Just saying. If we're going to call it equity, we have.
Why are you going against what I said? Did I say that it was? I did not.
I'm not going against what you said. I'm just saying we're
He's
focused
asking
on
a question.
Has the process been equitable to anybody? No. And so when you say change the word from social equity to what? To social malfeasance, to social fucking, parity, to social, whatever. It's like that. Describe the process better, because equity is not.
Okay. Let me put it this way. The story is about the DPA putting forward their equity, their proposal for the incoming Trump administration to have social equity for all. My last statement was the administration is trying to scrap the word equity from everything, and they are completely against everything that this proposal is about. That's it.
I mean, I understand. I was fixated on the conversation about the word equity and taking the word out, because what I don't have a problem with is calling something what it is. So let's pick a different word for what this process looks like, and let's make it make more sense. Because when you say social equity, boy, that brings everybody out the woodwork to try to, to fix the problem and come together.
Okay. Well, here's the part that I think that they should have focused on right here, in which makes it dead on arrival for me. All right, so it says that the DPA's proposal seeks to balance social equity with public health while cautioning against policies that prioritize corporate interests over community benefits. Wrong.
I mean, this DPA needs to take a look in the mirror, as far as I'm concerned. DPA needs to take a look in the mirror if they're going to promote this. They need to take a look at themselves, because this is the pot calling the kettle black all the way around right now.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that part of that. Well, what I want them to focus on, and this is my big bit of free consultation, free advice for anybody out there that is all on the social equity shit, is all on the community driven shit. You have a bunch of high octane capitalists that are in power right now. Talk to them about shit they want to hear about. Maximize the wealth conversation. Maximize the money, the output.
Send the money.
If you want them to open up their ears, this kind of shit, they ain't listening to this.
Exactly.
This is a waste of time.
It's like there's like a bullshit protector on their ears, protecting them from hearing this dumbass bullshit.
Pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
From my stand, I'm an old guy, and I've been a lawyer since the Reagan administration. So I remember when women couldn't get credit. I remember when blacks were told, you can't eat here. And I was alive when that happened. And so what social equity and justice meant 50, 60 years ago, when I was first understanding this, are not where we are today. And our Constitution requires that everyone be treated equally.
Yep.
Okay. So if you're going to treat everybody equally, then your color, your gender, your race, none of that should matter.
Exactly.
Okay? But today we're in a position where people take a relative, they don't want to acknowledge that, relatively speaking, all these traditional groups that were treated badly are doing pretty well today. I'm not saying we've solved all the problems. They're taking the discrepancies today and pretending like George Wallace is standing in the door of the University of Alabama and no black folks can come in here. And women can't get equity in anything. They're told what to do by their husband. We don't have that world anymore. So to superimpose this historical thing on what's going on today, you look at it and you go, my eyes are telling me something different. What the fuck are you saying? Making me do something. My eyes are telling me something different. We don't have the conversation about the relative position. We want everyone to be equal. Well, everyone's not equal. That's what to do with, okay? We really don't have an idea, because I have people in my family. Some of them are just rocket scientists. Some of them are dumb as a fucking box of rocks. Okay, some of them are athletic. You give them a piece of gum and ask them to walk, they fall down, and yet everyone's supposed to be the same. It doesn't work that way. We should acknowledge our differences, and I'm in favor of equal opportunity. Take away any legal impediment to people with their talent and ambition to do what they fucking want to do.
Open it up.
Out of the way.
Fair enough. And